So for this, all we're doing is kind of a stretch for your upper back, but it's also a motor control and sequencing thing for the shoulder. So I like to use this as a warm-up, but also a mobility drill for the upper spine, like I said, and then just mechanics and motor control of your shoulder all the way through that spinal movement. So you're gonna start, your hands and arms are the covers of the book, all right? Relax your head. So I want you to open the cover all the way up to here, which is gonna be wide open book, okay? From there, I want you to let your shoulder blade kind of drop down toward the other shoulder blade, and then you're gonna basically put my hand to the table. Right, so you're rotating through your spine at that point. What I don't want is to see you reaching way behind you, right? Roll back forward. If you're reaching way like this is all shoulder movement. You're not getting into that spine, and your sequencing is gonna be off, okay? So go ahead and open up. Perfect, shoulder blade drops together. Start to rotate through the spine. Now at this point, you're gonna wanna start pressing through this leg into that foam, because we wanna start building that whole synergy, right? So upper rotation to the left is gonna link with your inner thigh on the left to stabilize your lower half, okay? And then you'll close the book, doing your best to do so from the core, right? Move everything together at that point. So we're deconstructing, sequencing on the way out, and then bring it all together at the end. So go ahead and try one on your own. So you rolled a little early that time. So think just arm to start. Arm, 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 arm. Perfect. Shoulder blade. Put my hand to the table, squeeze that foam. Good. And then close through the core. So ideally, well, I guess you could do this a few different ways, whether you're trying to include your head rotation or you want to disassociate head from shoulder. So I usually start with eyes follow the hands. So go ahead and let your head rotate on the next one. So open the book. Yep, try not to rotate too soon. Shoulder blade together and keep going. Perfect. Now just a couple things to kind of watch for is almost always you're gonna get some shrug. So check your shoulders, make sure that they're down, especially the one that you're on top of, tends to get pinned in a shrugged position. So we might even need to kind of get that fit. Yeah, there we go. And then try another one. Open up. These little things might seem minute or like they aren't a huge deal, but the body's a machine. Every little micro adjustment is gonna make a difference. Those are habitual things that we need to train ourselves out of. For whatever reason, as a society, we tend to hold all our stress up in the shoulders. We do way too much with our shoulder, the upper trap rather, when we're going overhead, things like that. So